do not update. I've seen a lot of reports here, 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 here. Okay, this is a public service announcement. If you are thinking of updating your Logic Pro to version 11, which is the latest version with the AI assist and new bass player and new keyboard player and new drummer and all the new features. If you're using any of your application, if you have an M1 Mac, first of all, it's not compatible with any Mac that is below M1. The Intel chip ones are not going to be compatible. So if you have an M1 and you still have plugins that relies on the Rosetta, now the Rosetta is it's like a compatibility mode in Logic that lets you run your Intel plugins on your M1 Mac. So for my own scenario, I have a Mac Mini. It's not a Pro, it's just a base one. But for most people that have like the M2, M1 Pro, M3, whatever, the new M's that they have right now, and you utilize the Rosetta mode, do not update. I've seen a lot of reports here, 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 here. If you have plugins that rely on that Rosetta mode, I advise you do not update. Just stick to your old version for now. I was able to escape the bullet a little way just because before I update anything on my main workstation, I tend to use my laptop, which is also an M1 Pro laptop. It's a 14-inch. It's very useful for me, but right now I don't think I can use a lot of my guitar plugins. Helix Native, and I see a whole bunch of other softwares, but mostly all my amp sim plugins, my PRS plugins from Waves, none of those are working, especially my guitar plugins. I don't know what you guys have, but if you have any plugins that relies on you running your Mac from Rosetta mode, it's a pain. First of all, when you open Logic, it's gonna just keep jumping for like 20-25 minutes. You might get an error message, or sometimes you might end up opening, like mine actually did end up opening a few times, but you have to wait like 20-25 minutes before that can open, and that could be really frustrating if you have a quick mix to do or a quick recording to do. So I just feel I should share that up here. If you have an M1, don't update to 11 yet. I don't know if Apple will fix this in later updates. They might and they might not. It might just be a marketing strategy just to kind of get rid of, you know, older plugins, which is what they do quietly. And I was watching a video recently. Apple has been removing a lot of support for a lot of software from their core systems. It is the world we live in. Everyone is at the mercy of these big corporations, you, myself. So we just kind of find a way to kind of play around that. So that's all I came here to say. I'm not here to do any review of any feature in that 11. But if you have plugins that matters to you and you have to run your Logic Pro in Rosetta mode, don't do it. If you don't need to run it in Rosetta mode, it's actually great. I'm utilizing most of the new AI features on my new tracks. Sometimes when I want to do like covers, I can use the stem splitter too. So there's a lot to enjoy with the new update, and not bad mouthing the update. I'm just saying, if you okay, I think I said it enough. My name is Dami, and thanks for listening to me rant. As far as solution for those that have updated goes, a few people have been able to restore their computer to an earlier date and kind of bypassed whatever update they did. That has worked for some people, and for some it does not work. So, or you can just download an older version of Logic Pro, which is impossible at this point in time. So it's just best to avoid it once and for all. Just want to warn you guys, because it could be really catastrophic, especially when you're a working musician. Peace out.